Hey guys, Kai back from Mooker Creations, here to finish the second half of the shiplap. The cup is now dry, or the ink is dried for over a day. Life's been crazy, so we had to postpone it a little longer. And so I'm just going to show you what inks I have. I like Cobalt or Indigo by Tim Holtz. That's usually my dark blue. And then I love Stream, like favorite. And then recently I've been using Baja Blue. And then Pinata's Blanco Blanco for the white. You can use Tim Holtz's white, but I just always seem to have the Pinata one, so whatever. So I already put epoxy on. Ooh, hold on. Okay, so I lost my ink. So let me go grab another light blue because I can't find that one. So we'll just grab Glacier. And please ignore my mess. It's a lot cleaner than it normally is. So we're just going to use Glacier because I did drop the other one. So I do also like to have like a crafting heat gun. I don't really consider that a heat gun. I consider that more to push epoxy around than actually doing a lot of heat. So let me go ahead and turn you towards the cup. As you can see, it's on the turner. I did put epoxy on the entire thing. I also added my Glitter Addictions Magic Dust. So you might see a tiny bit of sparkle or shimmer. Just adds a little extra. I love it. So what I like to do, shake your ink up. Again, all I did was epoxy all over the cup. And it's been spinning for a minute. So I'm just going to start with my dark blue. So anyone who does the black alcohol ink cups where you do the black base and then you do the color and then you add the white, it's honestly just exactly the same, except it's a white base. And you can go up as high as you want. You can add as much as you want, as little as you want. I definitely try to add more than less. And it's the ocean, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You can mix the colors. Okay, so while that is spinning, it's time to add the white. And of course, mine's like all crusty. So don't forget to mix them really well. And then just drop your white on top of color. Don't put it where there's no ink. Put it on ink, because that's where you're gonna see it react. I always make sure that the top line of colors has white. And you want to make sure that you put plenty of epoxy. Don't skimp on it. If you worry, you can always add more color. And this is where I just add a little bit of my and here's the thing, I like to do the bottom just so that it will move. Here's the thing that you want to do. Mine is not locked. Tilt it up. Now, if you need to warm your epoxy a little bit so it moves, then warm it. But you'll see gravity.
How much did you pay for this? David, it's not polite to ask what you paid for something.
It's a $7,200.
Well, that's way over budget.
Well, it's not what we paid for it.
Well, what did you pay for it?
$6,000 quick.
If you hear sound in the background, sorry, it's Schitt's Creek. We're Netflix. I'm Netflix binging. So then I just pop it back on my turner. Now, if you're not getting enough movement that you want, use your crafting gun and move it. Just remember, when you add heat, it is going to thin out, so it's going to move more. So it's not going to stay looking like this. You're going to be like, oh shoot, I don't like that. Well, it's going to keep changing. But I mean, it's nice to get a little bit of the movement going. Then what I do is I just use it to thin some spots out. And if you thin it out, that's almost like the waves in motion, which is pretty cool. So again, if you need to get it to shift one way, let it shift. Just don't forget gravity.
Would you drive your mommy to town hall, please?
He can't drive, his license is expired.
Okay, I will drive.
You got your wallet?
Tilt it whatever way you want and let it spin till you're happy. And that's it. And then you can go ahead, decal it, and then if you want to add another layer, add another layer. Sometimes adding another layer of ocean gives it a lot more depth, which is pretty cool. Now if you get a spot where you notice it's getting a little high, just use your gun and move it down a little bit. And that's it. I'll let that spin. I'll probably add a second layer where it's a lot darker because I did add a lot of white today, which is totally fine. But if you add another layer, the inks are kind of transparent, so it just gives you a little more depth, which is really cool. I usually do at least 2 different layers on my ocean craze. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, this does have tape. So in about 20 minutes, I will go ahead and pull that so that we're not breaking a seal or anything. Comment on here if you guys do have any questions. If not, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you, and have a great night, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.